And we're live here at beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas Bobcat Stadium. Corning Sports Report's live coverage of Corning High Bobcat football tonight as we host the Osceola Seminoles in some 3A action. And we're going to have a little dance-off battle later on at halftime, me and this young man right here. Yeah, you better bring your A game, son. I want to tell you that right now. I stretched out for 3 hours. I'm ready, baby. Hey, guys, first, though, we got to pay some bills here. Thank you for tuning in with us. We do appreciate that. Again, I'm your host, Andy Earls, Corning Sports Report's live coverage. Got to pay our bills real quick. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor. Harold's Barbecue out of Corning, Arkansas. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats. The best barbecue in town by a stoplight. Stop by and say hi to the crazy pitmaster, Lyndon Massey. Carry out, dine in, catering. Come hungry, leave happy. Harold's Barbecue. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
Hey all you Bobcats, this is Ty Price of Price Farms, and I want to challenge everyone to attend at least 5 football games this year. Let's show our boys that we believe in them. Remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. A big thanks to Clay County Electric Co-op out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. CCE is an electric utility company in Clay County with dedicated workers and a friendly staff, and have always been proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Clay County Electric Co-op, 3111 US 67, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-3521. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Wooler would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Wooler Flying Service, 870-857-3839. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. Looking for a good and reliable used car? Stop by and see the father-son combination of Mark and Kyle Williams at Mark's Car ER Auto Sales. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats, locally owned and operated, 870-565-5046. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. Most of us are more comfortable doing important business with people we know and trust. You've been running into shelter insurance agent Kirk Scobie in Corning at church, at the grocery store, and the county fair for more than 25 years now. If personal service, trust, and easy access to your insurance agent are important to you, give Kirk Scobie or his team a call. Contact Kirk Scobie and ask about a free personal protection review for your auto, home, or life insurance today. From all the guys here at CSR, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mike Townsend. Mike Townsend is the owner and operator of Mike Townsend Farms, LLC out of Corning, Arkansas. Whether it's grain, lime, hay, byproducts, gravel, and litter, Mike Townsend Farms covers it all. Again, thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Rockwell Farms out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. Logan and Karen Rockwell have been avid supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Logan and Karen would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Rockwell Farms. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. Hunting for a deal? Look no further than Legacy Equipment. Get a 1023E with loader as low as $133 a month. Need something bigger? Take home a 3025E with loader as low as $201 a month. Plus, take advantage of 0% for 84 months on all new John Deere Company utility tractors. Stop by any of Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations in Paragould, Corning, Piggott, Kennett, Hayti, Portageville, or New Madrid to take advantage of limited time savings. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for detail. Offer ends November 1st, 2019.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in
Midwest Auto Parts, longtime proud supporters of the Corning Bobcats. Locally owned by the George family and serving your community since 1946. Midwest Auto Parts.
Roll in to Conquest and roll on.
Just a small community in northeast Arkansas, nestled but a few miles from the base of Crowley's Ridge. Flatlands, farmlands, and yes, mosquitoes. Hey, this is our home. A home that has always valued brotherhood, sisterhood, neighborhood, and doing good. But as time fades and years go by, people, business, and the things we grow to love come and go. But the one constant in our community, the pride and passion to call Corning our hometown. Nowhere does that pride and passion run truer or deeper than Corning Bobcat football. Since 1910, when the first gladiators of the Corning 11 ventured out to play this beloved sport, football has been that one consistency that brings us all together. These Friday night lights in western Clay County are about more than just a game. It's a way of life in our land. Through the Great Depression, through 2 world wars, and through the ups and downs this world can bring, Corning football has connected young and old alike. Those who are forever Bobcats are entrenched with the joys and spirit of this sport running through their blood. They talk about all that it entails, from the smells of the fresh-cut grass to the cool autumn air, the pageantry of the black and gold that can be seen in the grandstands, the heartfelt chants from the cheerleaders, that all-familiar fight song from the CH Band that plays loud and proud every Friday night, and that roar from the faithful crowd. They talk about the future of what could be and the memories of what were. But today, we are focused on the now. It's a new year with new faces, a new-look Bobcat team that is hungry for the new season. It's our time, and that time is now.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's time.
Let's go. And we're back here live from Bobcat Stadium in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Hopefully you can hear us right now. Our director was out there fixing a camera, so we're hoping you can hear us. And, us minions or whatever you want to call us, we went over and started working on it. So I think we did pretty good.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd say it's time, right?
It's time, baby.
It's time.
It's time. I love it. And as Colton's giving us a face over there, I love it. He has no faith in us, and I don't blame him at all. Guys, again, I'm your host, your play-by-play commentator with the big 5 head, Andy Earls. Alongside me, hey, listen, my partner in crime, my right-hand man from the great class of 2006, Corning High, the greatest class. That's
Get
right.
all 6 fingers in there.
2016, yeah. 20. Yeah, whatever. Listen,
Something
class
like
of 2006, the best class ever on the halls.
We can count.
Jared Grady, where's our calculator? Love to have you here, man. Seriously, it's awesome,
Oh, man. Hey, it's good to be home. It's good to be home. There's no place like it.
Hey, home sweet home here in Corning, Arkansas Bobcat Stadium. However, hasn't quite been home sweet home for the Corning Bobcats. That was a good segue because they are winless this year at home. Their 2 victories have been on the road. It has been really, really tough sledding here at home. And I tell you, the Bobcats come here 2-6 overall, 1-4 in the conference on the season. They lost last week to Newport. Of course, they're a big underdog there. They're going to be a big underdog tonight, a 33-point underdog, in fact. They are ranked 35th out of 47 teams in all of 3A. They have 35 players on the roster right now. And, again, they are winless here, 0-3 at home. And we've got our captains out there, if you will. Number 64, Jared Seelig, and number 78, Big Cooper Hopkins. They're so big. Those are some big old Corning crushers. We can't even see the numbers for Osceola to give you their players who are the captains.
Yeah, those are some monster guys out there. They just seem like they're bigger now than they used to be.
I tell you what, they just it's something it must be whole milk. They must be giving them whole milk at school now. That's got to be what it is.
I don't think that's it.
That's got to be what it is.
It's got to be something else.
Guys, 46 new coaches in all of Arkansas high school football, including the one on our sideline tonight, Coach Larry Treadway. Treadway graduated from Newport, class of 68. This is his 45th season coaching. He coached Walnut Ridge from 2005 to 2018. Of course, we talked about it. He took on a big challenge coming accordingly. They were in need of a culture change, a little flipping of the script, of changing of the narrative, and he's definitely done that. Osceola comes into this game 7-1 overall, 5-0 in conference. Undefeated in conference. They beat Pickett last week 34-12. That game, guys, was tied at halftime 12-12. The Noles have already clinched a playoff spot this year. They are currently ranked, listen to this, 4th in the entire 3A, guys. 4th in the entire 3A. They beat Corning last year 66-6 at Osceola. Boy, that's a bad number there, 3 6s in a row. Picked to finish 2nd this year in the conference. However, they are tied right now for 1st with Newport. Listen to this, too. Won 7 straight games overall. They have won 12 consecutive league games. Let me say it one more time. 12 consecutive league games. The only loss this year was their opening week. That was to the 5A East leader right now, Valley View. And I tell you, the only thing that I can really see off these kids that might be an issue, they're a little bit slow out of the gate. But I tell you what, they are a strong team in the second half. And this is the most well-rounded Osceola team I've seen in a few years. Last year they finished, obviously, first in the 3A and also went to the state championship. We'll get to that here in just a second. The national anthem is playing, folks. We're going to go quiet here for just a second out of respect. And we are back again. We just, out of respect there, obviously, anytime the national anthem comes on, definitely want to take the backstage there for just a second. Get back onto Osceola here. Their head coach, Robert Hooks, his career record at Osceola is 31-6. And I tell you, when you talk to him, very knowledgeable. And I mean very knowledgeable when you speak to him. You can tell he really knows his stuff. And he's very respectful of each opponent as well. I love to see that. In fact, last year he led the Noles to a 13-2 record into the state championship game. They did lose to Boonville, but still went to the state championship game. And a lot of folks that you talk to think they're a more well-rounded team this year than they were last year, Jared.
Yeah, it's scary if you say they're more well-rounded this year than last year, especially making it to a state championship game, man. What would you have paid to make it that far?
Man, I tell you what, I'd give up some things. I can tell you what, I really, really would have.
Yeah.
Probably my left leg, because I would have been out there hobbling around just to play in the state championship game. That's something that nobody can take it from you.
Absolutely not.
You have stories forever, and I can't even imagine. I went and actually watched that game last year, and just the anticipation, the atmosphere of something like that is unbelievable. So those boys have been on that stage, and a lot of them are back this year. I will say this, though, about them as our Bobcats are getting ready to run out right behind Growl there with the flag. You see the smoke. The music's coming on. It is a little bit of a cold, frigid night out there. We'll see how that affects both teams. But again, you know, home has not been so sweet for the Bobcats this year. Again, they're 0-3 at home this year. Winless. Their 2 wins came on the road, both of them. The offense has kind of struggled here lately as you see them come out there. Love the view right there, right in the middle of them. Great job by our CSR staff. You hear the fireworks going off. Thanks to the Dakota Wilkins family for that. Great stuff right there. And we're about to get ready to kick it off here from Corning. Our fireworks are still going off. I love it. My goodness, they are absolutely getting their use tonight.
Yeah, they pulled out all the stops there. Hey, I also want to give credit to the CHS band for playing the Star Spangled Banner there. That was impressive by the CHS band.
Yes, it was. Absolutely. We got 45 seconds until kickoff here from Bobcat Bobcat Stadium. Again, we talked about the Corning offense. They're averaging 20 points a game right now, but really cool, neat statistic here. They are 2-0 when they score on their first drive of the season. I tell you what, they've rushed for over 275 yards 2 of the last 4 weeks, and they're averaging about 200 yards a game rushing in conference. The big kicker to me is this stat right here for the offense. The Bobcats are 17 of 64 on third down conversions in conference play. That's only 26%. 17 of 64. And I'm going to tell you a weird stat, guys. Weird stat. It's noteworthy, though. The Bobcats have been up and down from week to week all season long. Odd number games, they're averaging 31 points a game. Even number games, they're only averaging 6. Tonight is a odd number game. You never know.
Who do you have hired to look up these stats? There's no way you have enough time to do this. You are a fiend.
My 8-year-old kid here is what does it, and I just pay him in some whole milk and Oreos, and it's
whole milk and Oreos.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
Should have been Snickers last night, trick or treating, right?
Trick or treating, yeah. By the way, I haven't got any. Look at that field goal post, Kim. That's beautiful. beautiful, folks. I love it. I absolutely love it. It took me about 30 minutes to get that thing set up tonight, but it is up there. It was a pain in my rear, and either way, we got it done, though. Another statistic that is noteworthy of the Corning offense, because they are receiving the football first here tonight, folks. They have 16 turnovers on offense this year, and that's just in 8 games. 16 turnovers. You cannot average 2 turnovers a game in this conference, the Conference 3-3A, and expect to come out a winner. You just can't do it.
Yeah, you said the Conference 3-3A. It's a conference I feel like has taken a step forward this year. Just about everybody in the conference as whole team has taken a step forward.
Could not agree more. Got several people tuning in. Hard kick from the left-footed kicker there. And I tell you what, Bo Young wanted that one bad. He gave number 2, Jake Gutierrez, a little bit of a push there. He wanted that football. I love that. The Bobcats will take over. First down and 10.
Well, keep that attitude, young man. We're going to give it to you, or hopefully they're going to give it to you if you got that kind of attitude.
Hopefully, as the fans call him, Boo Baby, gets loose tonight for a score or two. Bobcats will take over from their own 32-yard line. 11:53 to go here in the first quarter. The Osceola defense, folks, tell you what, stout, very stout. They only give up average of 15 points a game, only 9 points a game in conference play. In fact, that is the lowest amount in all of 3A for teams who have played 5 conference games. 9 points a game. That's crazy. No fly zone in the secondary. The Noles have picked off 7 passes this year and have scored 3 touchdowns on the season. It's going to be a keeper to the far side there over the left tackle there. Not much of a gain, if anything. Matter of fact, he may have lost a yard on that far side. It's a 3-4 concept you're going to see out of the Osceola Seminoles tonight. A little different than maybe you've seen in the past. Robert Hooks has gone too. Again, the Bobcat offense, 16 turnovers this year. One of our keys to the game, we didn't get a chance to get to them, though, was to eat up that time position, sustain long drives. But how do you do that? You stay ahead of the chains. Well, second down and 11 is not definitely doing that, staying ahead of the chains.
Yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was going to mention the poor third down conversion. The way you kind of make that a lot better is having manageable third downs.
I could not agree more. Again, 26% in conference, 17 of 64 are the Bobcats. Now they got another one that's going to be third down in about 12 tonight. So another one was control the line of scrimmage. That was one of our things that we talked about this week. You got to control the line of scrimmage. There's 2 plays that went for losses for the Bobcats as number 2, Jake Gutierrez, comes out, and he is kind of laboring that left hamstring maybe. I hope everything's okay there. 10:48 to go in the opening quarter. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Comstock bobbled snaps on the ground. Clay Smith did get it, I think. And I think he might have even gained a yard somehow out of it. But make it 17 of 65 on the season. They'll be below 25% in conference play on third downs as the Bobcats will be punting here with 10:30 to go. Guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We've got several tuned in right now. Donald Williams McGovern says, wish more people would get in the spirit line. I remember when there would be students and parents lined up almost to the 50-yard line. Hey, I do too. We need to try to make a movement there as Comstock's back here to punt. See if a good snap. He handles it, and he punts. Almost blocked. Not a bad punt, kind of a dying duck, not a spiral or anything. Horrible bounce for the Bobcats. Got to touch that ball quick, boys. And they do. Couldn't tell who actually downed that football. I see number 2, Jake Gutierrez, in there. And
that's going to be good field position for Osceola, already on the Corning side of the field there. But, I mean, hopefully this defense can stiffen up, get a good stop here. Maybe force a turnover.
I like it. Speaking of turnovers, they forced 11 of them this year in 8 games. That's more than double last year. This is a very opportunistic defense. It really, really is. However, they are giving up 34 points a game. But 3 weeks ago at Manila was the first Bobcat defensive shutout since 2013. And then, of course, last week Newport, one other juggernaut, just like these boys here. They give up 424 yards on the ground last week, the Bobcats did, in rushing. That's number 11, Littleton. He's going deep, and he's got an arm. Good defense out there, but it's going to be caught Better play by the offense there. Who was that? I can't tell a number. Number 1, that's Dan Newson. He is the he actually leads the team. He led the team last year in 6 interceptions. You can see why. He's athletic. He went up and high-pointed that football. Honestly, great defense out there by Bo Young, but just a better play by the receiver.
Yeah, it's kind of tough whenever he's got you outsized.
Absolutely. Handoff up the middle there, not getting anything. Good job by the Bobcat interior lineman there. I've seen Dylan Richmond in there as well. Good job. We got a Bobcat that's hobbling. That's number 1, Dakota Amaker. He has had issues all year with his ankles and knees, and I tell you, he's had a rough go at it. Second down and about 8 for Osceola, 9:38 to go. Low snap, he handles it. Quick pass over to the near side. It's caught, breaks a tackle, and he is going to score. Number 3 for Osceola, that's Greg Hooks Jr. He's on the 3A watch list for Player of the Year. He's also the coach's cousin. Coming in the game, he had 490 receiving yards with 6 touchdowns. That's top 50 in the state. Make it nearly 500 with 7 touchdowns. He was an all-conference receiver last year, and you can see why. Get him out in open space, and he makes people miss. 6-0 Osceola early on here in the football game. We'll see what they decide to do here, if they're going to go for 2, and it looks like they are. Again, a different quarterback tonight than what you're used to seeing. MJ Vance is not playing tonight for Osceola. That's a huge loss for them. But again, we spoke about how well-rounded they are this year. Totally different team that maybe you saw last year, as we get looks like a penalty on the Bobcats. It's going to bring it from the 3 to about the 1.5-yard line. They've got kind of a bunch formation here. We'll see what they decide to do. Number 1 keeps it. Far side, he's going to just like hurdle in. That's Dan Newson again. Kind of a wildcat option there, if you will. You've seen Dontavian Littleton, butchering these names. Great pass from him 2 times in a row, and then they bring in Dan Newson. Different look for the 2-point conversion, almost a strong look, and I tell you what, they got the linemen to do that this year.
Yeah, hopefully that's not a bad omen for this game. Corning didn't quite get out there and score the first points, like the statistic that you had said that whenever we score first, we're 2-0. But hopefully we can bounce back and put in 6 here to tie the ball game up, and then convert a 2-point conversion to actually tie it.
Absolutely. 9:32 to go here. The Bobcats will be taking the ball from the left side of your screen to the right side of your screen. And again, I tell you what, another key to the game that we mentioned before the game was play loose. Play loose like you have nothing to lose, because in theory you really don't. You're a big underdog. Obviously the playoffs are very, very slim right now. There's still a little bit of a hope, but very, very slim. Left-footed kicker, man, he gets ahead of steam. End over end this time. Bo Young says, get out of the way. Mine. He's got nowhere to go, though. He's going to bounce it to the outside. A little bit of yardage out there, a little bit of a light, not much. Going to be brought down by Osceola. The Bobcats will have our second offensive series of the night, and we'll be starting it around, it looks like, the 29-yard line.
I like it, Bo Young. Keep your head on a swivel. Look for a hole. If the hole's not there, try to bounce it outside. I like the opportunistic mentality it looked like he had there, trying to make something.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Guys, we got tons of people watching. Dale Kegley's watching from Jonesboro. D.T. Bryan says, go Bobcats. Chad and Melissa Woolard. Nicole Walker. Kelly Brickley's watching. Kerry Robinson's watching. Clip Buchanan said the field looks great. I do. Yeah, the field, by the way, 50, 40, all the yard lines out there, the markers, the numbers are in black. I love it. Handoff, Gutierrez. Far side, he had a little bit of a hole there. Good job by the pulling guard. Going to be brought down by number 55. That's going to be Javion Wiley, the junior, 5'10", 238.
Yeah, we got to get a lot of that up front from the big guys. We got to get them to open up some holes to run through. Like you said, the pulling guard there, kind of get some double teams on the line, open up some holes, get something for our running backs to run through.
Exactly. We talked about that being definitely a big part of this game. Get your running game going, control line of scrimmage, stay ahead of the chains. By the way, Piggott, I tell you what, they did that the whole first half against Osceola last week. They just ran right up the middle. Quick pass, Grubb, near side, caught. He's got a blocker. He's got a man chase him. Hang on that ball, son. He does. Going to be brought down there in the flats by number 42. That's going to be Dennis Davis. He's a versatile safety, their coach says. He's a junior, 5'8", 160 on the stop. Good catch by Grubb, then try to get upfield. He did. As a matter of fact, it's going to bring up a third down and manageable.
Here we go, mano-y-mano with these guys up on the line. Let's move this line of scrimmage up. Let's get a first down.
Get those plowers, those Corning crushers up front. 8:20 and ticking to go here. Play clock's at 17 seconds. Should not be a factor here. Big third down early on. Quarterback handoff. Gutierrez, he's got guys in the backfield everywhere, and there's about 3 of them. We'll give the tackle officially to number 50, I believe it is, right there in the middle. Or 56, I'm sorry, I do apologize. That's Brendan Crothers, the junior, 5'7", 182. Good job getting back here, young man. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3. It looks like they're going to punt. Are you okay with that?
Well, yeah, just stay consistent. Let's try not to give them good field position. Let our defense settle in. The first First possession, they actually kind of got a little bit of not a lucky pass. It was obviously a skilled play, but a deep ball on a well-played ball.
Yeah, it really was. The receiver just went up and high-pointed that thing, and Bo Young was there as Dylan Richmond's coming on late here. Bo Young was there. Yeah, Comstock said, hey, I need a little more protection up here, guys. Bo Young was definitely there, but give a credit to the receiver of Osceola. Kick, end over end, near side. Number 1's backer. It's going to take a bounce. Going to take a Bobcat bounce. He should have picked that one up. That was Dan Newson. And the Bobcats are going to down it down there. And finally, they'll have to go a little bit further on the field position. Guys, I want to mention White Barn Creations in Corning, Arkansas. Owner Christy D would love to have you drop by and check out their plethora, big word for me, plethora of different items such as homemade bath bombs, candles, shampoo for dogs, laundry detergent, all-purpose cleaner, lingerie, farmhouse decor, baby gifts, and beautiful custom paintings on canvas and wood and much, much more. There's even a flea market on the other side, guys, of her building that Christy rents out. You just never know what you're going to find in a flea market, guys. 1203 West Main Street, Corning, Arkansas. Check them out on Facebook. By the way, again, my dad, Old Man River, if he has a Facebook, I'm telling you, you can too. White Barn Creations, Corning, Arkansas. Shop local, 1203 West Main Street, Corning, Arkansas. First down and 10, Osceola, 7:14 to go on their own 31-yard line. Man in motion, that is number 10. That's Clayton, handoff to him. Jet sweep, far side. He makes a guy miss. He's going to be brought down. Good tackle. Who was that? Gary Comstock, our CSR player of the week. He's at it again.
Andy, I didn't even have to look to see if that was Gary Comstock. I know that dude can tackle, so I didn't see who it was whenever you asked who was that. I just assumed Gary Comstock is somewhere in on that tackle.
That's awesome. That kid is everywhere, folks. Everywhere. 4.7 40 speed. He's 6'1". I tell you what, he's got some lanky legs. Low snap, number 11. Littleton looking to throw over the middle. He's got a man over, threw him out of the outstretched arms of I can't not tell. Number 12, there we go. His jersey was pulled up. A.J. Harris, a sophomore, 6'2", 202. Osceola's got some athletes, folks.
Bryden Hewitt, good coverage there. I know that he had a flash of being open, but you were right there on his hip. Even if he would have caught that challenging to catch ball, you would have had that tackle. Good job.
Absolutely. And, guys, appreciate the CSR staff, Desi Earls, Justin Jones, J-Square as we call him, J-Rod, Jared Grady, Colton Ladyman, Stephen Lane, Tim Earls, Old Man River, David White, Nikki Miller. My two kids are here up into the booth with us tonight. Near side, he's not going to go anywhere. Eddington and Kerry Comstock, my goodness, holy hay bells, what a tackle. Number 5, Brandon Johnson. I tell you what, he's got 400 yards rushing this year. I think he just lost some yards on that one.
Bring the aggression, young fellas. I love it. Tackle like you mean it. Throw that guy down with some authority.
And I tell you what, I think Coach Treadway probably watched a lot of tape this week because last week that same Johnson kid had 6 carries for 148 yards against Piggott.
That's a big-time player.
Yes, it is.
145 yards, you said?
Yeah, 148 yards.
148.
As you see Rocky Flores down there, he's just antsy. He's waiting for an onside kick opportunity, number 77 in black. Love our cameras down low. It's awesome. As Osceola's going to punt. Bobble the snap! The snap. Number 12, he's going to have to improvise here. He's going to try to make something out of it. And Dylan Richardson says, absolutely not. Brandon Johnson was in a world of hurt there. It's number 12, A.J. Harris. And I thought he still had time to get that punt off, but he decided to just go with it, and that's huge for us.
Opportunities, Andy, opportunities. I could almost count that as a turnover right there. I mean, it's not an official turnover by the stat, is it?
Well, turnover on downs. It's not turnover officially, but 5:46 to go here, and you got a little bit of momentum, and maybe get this crowd into it now, get the guys on the sideline excited and get them pumped up. We've got something here. Hey, a new set of chains at your own, or at the Osceola 36. This is fantastic. You got to strike right here.
I absolutely agree. Couldn't agree more, Andy Earls.
Love it. And I love it when people agree with me. Doesn't happen often. Snap. Handoff. Gutierrez. He's got nowhere to go. Somehow, I don't know how he got positive yards out of that. Do you?
He's strong like bull, right?
My gosh, he had a wall of white defenders, and he just went right through the middle of them.
Yeah. Maybe he's a good dancer. He can just do that little step through.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, I know another thing here is that when the Bobcats, when they get down here, they do a good job of working it from let's say the 30 to the 30, but when they get close to that red zone, that's when we've had our issues with our turnovers. So hopefully we can hang on to the football here and punch this one in as we get a second down and we'll call it 8 from up here in the booth. Guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Whitney Leonard is watching. Connie Prendergrass is watching. Renee White, Miss Denson's watching. Amy Early's also watching as the Bobcats are in a shotgun formation. 4 spread out. And a running back to his side, that's Comstock. And Comstock is met quick. I see number 55 in there. That's Javion Wiley. We've mentioned his name earlier. And there's about 3 or 4 other guys you could have also thrown in there, like number 56, Brendan Carruthers.
A little bit of action here on the YouTube Live chat. Wanda Roark says, watching from home, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. I couldn't agree more, Wanda. And I also gave a little shout-out to everybody. If you're on YouTube Live, tell us where you're watching or tell us who you are and where you're watching from.
Absolutely. Hunter Pinal says, great to be watching my old teammates. Bring memories. Go Cats. 3rd down and 9. Big time down right here. You think it's 2 down territory. Either way, quick pass. Bo Young caught. He's got a blocker. Far side. Makes a guy miss. He's going to be brought down pretty quick, though. That did get positive yards. Now you got a 4th down and about 6, maybe 5.
Yep.
What do you do here, Jared?
Hey, man, you're building up some steam. Let's just punch it through. Try to get that 4 or 5, 6 yards. Keep this drive going. You definitely don't punt here, though.
Absolutely. 4:04. And that clock is milking it. 25 seconds on the play clock. Last week you seen Coach Michael Harrell, as Comstock's coming off, Gutierrez going back. You seen Coach Mike Harrell at Piggott really milk the clock. That was kind of part of their offensive strategy. The Bobcats haven't really done that here tonight much, but that play clock is down to 10 seconds right now. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Running back to the hip. And they drew him off sides. Great job by Clay Smith and offensive line for sitting still. That's going to be a first down or awful close to it. Love it. Use their aggressiveness against them. I absolutely love it.
Good play call. I like the hard snap.
Is it going to be a first down? They're going to say no. My goodness, was that 4th and 6.5, 7? This referee's saying first down.
There we go.
Finally. I was thinking it was 4th and 5, and they only moved it up about 4 yards. But either way, we'll take it. As we got Grau in a Hawaiian suit down here, and a bikini skirt, a grass skirt, if you will. Wow. Grau better be bringing his A game. I know he's out here having a lot of fun right now, but at halftime it is going down. Dance battle. 3:25 to go here in the opening quarter. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. Play clock's at 30 seconds. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Good snap. Handoff. Gutierrez makes a guy miss. Cuts up. He's going to be met pretty quick, though. He might have gotten maybe a half a yard to a yard at most, depending on where they spot him here. I tell you what, they are trying to go right through the heart of that Osceola defense. And that is not easy. I know Piggott had some luck last week with it, but it is not easy.
Yeah, the defensive line, those guys up front for Osceola, they're doing a really good job of shucking our offensive linemen. We're not necessarily getting pushed around, but we're just not able to get them off to where they can't make a tackle.
It's a stalemate up there. Keeper, Smith, over the left side, right over the left guard there, and he got some positive yards. Going to bring up about a 3rd down and 8, maybe 7. And I hope Clay Smith's okay. He's getting up very, very slowly. Man, you can't afford to lose your captain of your ship here, your senior, number 12 in black, as Riley Grubb's coming on.
Absolutely not. You know, in a game like this, I feel like every single play for the Corning Bobcats offense is absolutely crucial to get positive yards. Anytime that we get a 0-yard play, it's almost like a negative yardage play for us. We got to keep these plays running, going positive yards.
Because they're going to pin their ears back every time if you do that. Good job using your blockers. And somehow came out of that. He had a little seam, a little slither of light, and he found it, did Jake Gutierrez. Good job by the right guard and right tackle, and also the center up there. The big Corning Crushers were pushing there, and they've almost, I'd say it's about 4th and 2 here for the Bobcats. We'll see if they can convert and keep this drive alive with 1:48 to go in the first quarter.
Never a bad idea to run behind Jared Seelig. I saw him blocking his guy 6-7 yards upfield. That's what I'm talking about right there. We got to establish that line of scrimmage and move it forward.
Strongest Bobcat right there, number 64 in black. He bench presses 325 pounds as Gary comes off the field here on the 4th down and 2. We'll see what they decide to do here. They're looking to pass. I like it. Quick pass. Bo Young, he's got to get some yardage here. He does! He got enough for the first down on that last-ditch effort dive on the far sideline. Good job by Gage Arnold on the chain gang letting that marker down, because if you don't let that marker down and that kid runs right into that, he's going to hurt himself and probably bend the marker as well. That's a seasoned chain gang member over there, Gage Arnold. By the way, he's also a CSR staffer. Coincidence? I think not. Just a smart guy overall.
Just a smart guy overall. I like it. You know, I love this Corning Bobcat offensive line. They pass block real well. They come out of their stance, and they're not really letting anybody through.
And we got under a minute to go here. Handoff up the middle. Got some positive yardage there again. Again, they're starting to get a little bit of a push. It's kind of a stalemate. It's not much, but they're not getting driven back on that line. I do like that. 42 seconds to go here in the opening quarter, and you've got some big changes here. Number 8, Dylan Lane's coming off. Number 11, Clayton Crosby's coming off. I did see Comstock go back in. You got Riley Grubb to the near side split out. Bo Young's going to the far side. That's Gutierrez to the left hip of the quarterback Smith. And I believe Dylan Richmond's an up back. We got 2 up backs up there, actually. They're going to run to that side, the strong side. And I tell you what, Osceola sniffed that one out. I see number 1, Dan Newson, getting there, and there were several others. But he was one of them, 56 as well. We've called his name Carruthers 3 or 4 times tonight. Number 56 in white, he's had a good game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. That should be the last play of the first quarter, unless the Bobcats, I can't imagine, and they are going to let it run out. Wow, they're going to let that run out, I should say. It's going to be the end of our first quarter, 8-0 Osceola. We're going to mention Pug Life Chronicles out of New York City, New York. They're a live streaming company just like ourselves. These guys travel the globe covering a wide range of sports. I don't care, boxing. It doesn't matter if it's football, baseball, charity events. They do hopscotch if people would do it. I mean, they really would. They do everything, man. I mean, everything. I mean, jelly jar guessing. I mean, anything, man. It's awesome. Rock, paper, scissors tournaments. I mean, they do it all. I'm serious. They do it all. Pug Life Chronicles, New York City, New York. George Zaya is the owner. He's been awesome to us. I don't know why. All the way up there, that Yankee up there. But he's been great to us. We love him, even though he's a New York Yankees fan.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, that's awful.
Well, I guess
horrible
that makes
taste.
sense,
Nobody's perfect, though, right? Either way, we appreciate you, buddy. And if you're watching that, thank you so much, man. And I'm hoping to correlate something with you sometime down the road. He's the sharpest dressed man either side of the Mississippi in live streaming. We appreciate you. Also, Jay's Photography here in Corning, Arkansas. It's a local business, guys. That's Mr. Jay Malone, extremely talented guy. Listen, if you've seen our hype video earlier that Colton ran for us, man, Jay did an awesome job with that. I gave him an idea, a little bit of a vision, and he ran with it, man. Jay Malone at Jay's Photography, 870-323-0929, 870-323-0929. Awesome talent, Jay Malone. He does more than just photography, too, folks. He does. He's got graphic designs, business cards, vinyl lettering, and again, they created our hype videos, so great stuff, and it's local. Quick pass is almost picked off by Osceola. Wow. Slant pattern. Looked like the intended receiver was Grubb, thrown behind him. And I think there might have been a miscommunication there because I don't know. Grubb never even looked up for that football.
Well, if it's slant pattern, he needs to keep his head up, I mean, pretty much immediately as soon as he gets out of his stance. I mean, that ball is going to come really quick, so.
Especially when Clay Smith's humming. I mean, he can absolutely zip that football. Again, 4 wide formation. You've seen it all night long. Seen it all last week and the week before. They really like this formation. 3-step drop. He's going deep. He's got Bo Young overthrown him just by a hair. The good thing about that pass is there's only one person that's going to catch that, and if he doesn't, nobody else does.
Yeah, I like the call again. Getting aggressive. I was actually kind of thinking a corner route right there. I mean, it's 4th and long, so you can't really run the ball. Yep. So just put it in the end zone.
And not only that, but on 4th and long, typically that defensive line pins their ears back and really comes for you. So it was a quick 3-step drop, and they went deep. I would take another look at that again down the road because that was there. There was no safety help. Again, they are essentially daring Corning to throw the football deep, just like Newport did last week. 11:50 to go, and Osceola will take over from their own 15-yard line. See if that Bobcat defense can stiffen up yet again and force a punt.
I like our chances throwing the ball a lot better this week than last week. Boy, it was a sloppy day.
Man, it was a torrential downpour all night long, as Lionel Richie would say. Low snap. He's looking deep. He's going to unload the cannon. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. 40, 35, 30. And Parker Davis is trying to run him down. He's not going to be able to. It's going to be number 3, Greg Hooks Jr. He caught a touchdown earlier. He caught a touchdown again. He's got 8 on the year, and he's got about 500, almost 600 yards receiving now. He's on that 3A watch list, 42 Sports for the Player of the Year, and you can see why now. He's an all-conference receiver last year, and, man, I tell you what, Coach's cousin, it looks awful good, Mr. Greg Hooks Jr. does. 6'1", 174, that kid can fly.
How about that? What do you think about him spinning that ball? That was a good, well-thrown ball.
It really, really was. He had time to unload. Unload was a key there. I mean, you can tell it takes some time. When he's going deep, you can tell he's going deep.
Yeah.
You almost got to just crash, man. I know you'd be giving up a big play if the quarterback decides to keep it and run, but make him show you and prove to you that he can run the football and scramble. Again, this is not the normal quarterback that you would see each and every week. MJ Vance is out this week. And number 1's in there now, Dan Newson. He's going to take the snap. Little keeper, little wildcat, if you will. He's going to try to bring it to the near side, get the edge. Does he get it? Bo Young says no. Now he's going to bring it back to the far side. He's going to try to anyways. Jared Selig's running him down. He's got blockers out there. Everyone's a block in the back. They're going to call it. He's actually going to score for a successful 2-point conversion, but I believe they're going to call it back due to an illegal block in the back.
Yeah, like you were talking earlier, crash on the quarterback. Make him, especially if he's not your starting quarterback, make him make some decisions.
Absolutely.
Getting an inexperienced player to make big decisions could go in your favor.
Yeah, especially when they show that heavy package. Now, when they split them out, 4 and 5 wide, it's hard to really blitz too many people because there's going to be something open, right in the middle. But, again, they just scored on a huge touchdown there. They had another huge pass. I mean, why not? Just start blitzing the kitchen sink at him. He's a right-handed quarterback. Maybe blitz that left-hand side there as you got our field goal post cam there. I love the field goal post cam. Awesome.
Yeah, that is a great view. I love that.
Absolutely love that view from right there. I wouldn't even mind if we stuck there for a second. I absolutely love that. 11:36 to go here. They'll have another shot at the 2-point conversion, but, again, it's going to be way back here at about the 23 maybe? Yeah, 23.5-yard line. We'll see what happens here as the official gives the clearance for the play. They're looking to pass. They're looking to the middle. Right over the middle. He's got a man overthrown just a hair there. Good coverage back there by number 20, Riley Grubb, and also Clay Smith as well on that side. 11:36 to go. It is 14-0 visitors, the Osceola Seminoles. Guys, we have a grand opening to talk about here in Corning, Arkansas tomorrow, which is November 2nd, Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. Dollar General, the new Dollar General here in Corning, Arkansas, will be officially having their grand opening. Of course, it's right next to Taco Bell there off of Missouri Avenue, if you don't know where it's at. There will be prizes and even cake. Did I hear that right? Cake?
I love cake.
And I know they sell whole milk there, so you might see me there in the morning. I might call in sick in the morning, and I might show up for that as well.
If I had to be picky, I'd say marble swirl. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of chocolate. Get best of both worlds.
Well, that's not bad. I like the versatility of that. I really do. I like that. That's a pretty good choice, and I never agree with you, so that's rare. Did that just happen?
I think it did.
My mind is blown right now. Unbelievable.
I actually find ways so we can disagree. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring something up later. Remind me.
Love it. And we love everybody tuning in as well, like Beverly Arnold, Katie Manette, Brandy George, Heath Salmon, Sheridan Jackson, Bill Storms, Jennifer Poe, Patty Partridge, Donna Adams Brooks says, "Go Bobcats," and Judy Woodard and Shelby Burkhart are also watching. Got a ton of them on here tonight. We sure do appreciate you guys tuning in and spending your Friday nights with us.
Absolutely. And on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube live chat, we've got Robert Wilkins and TX Evil Angel 77 both watching from Walker, Iowa.
Wow. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Look at Bo Young finding the seams there. Good job. He's been hungry for that football. He has wanted the football all night long.
Get him the football. I say dial up his number as many times as we can. I like kids who want the football. I also like to see them be the aggressor.
Yeah.
I want to see these kids be the aggressor. Even though you're up against a team that might be a little bit bigger than you, might be a little bit faster than you, show them that you're meaner.
Hey, you're either the hammer or the nail, and tonight he wants to be the sledgehammer. I love it. 11:29 to go, 19 seconds on the play clock. Again, 4 wide, shotgun formation. Running back to the near side, that is Gutierrez with a handoff, and he is brought down in a hurry. There's number 22. We haven't called his name tonight. That's Jabari Persons. He was in there, and number 55 as well. That was Javion Wiley. I think he's got about 5 tackles tonight. Number 55 does in white.
I'm not going to give up this aggressive talk just yet, Andy. You know, if I could say anything to these boys, I'd say that you're not going to be able to do this controlled aggression type fighting your entire life. Enjoy it while you can. I know it's a long season. You get beat up over the season, but it's something worth enjoying.
Could not agree more. Clay Smith over that far side. Good blocking up front. Linebacker did come in and get him there eventually, but great job there. And you're right. You know, football is also something else. Listen, you can't just go play a pickup football game anymore. It's hard to get 22 guys on both sides and have structure like that. Basketball, you can go to the YMCA usually and have, a 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and it's kind of that same feel. Football, you really can't do that. You got to enjoy these Friday night lights while you still have them, man.
Absolutely. And then whenever you get to our age, it's not tackle football anymore. It's flag football. But, hey, if anybody's in the Jonesboro area, I have a flag football set. I'm always looking for people to play football with.
I absolutely could not agree more there. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Bobcats here. Shotgun formation. They're going to run it. Pull and guard, pull and tackle. You had 2 of them there. Good job by the offensive line there. Number 58 was doing a fantastic job. That's Charlie King. And I love that. Show them a little bit of a different look. It is going to bring up, though, a 4th down and 7.
Robert Wilkins, he said nothing better than watching our Bobcats on a Friday night. Thank you, Robert Wilkins, for showing support to these young men playing this sport.
I agree with him because here's one thing. By the way, thanks to the Wilkins families for the massive zip ties, the industrial size. My gosh, they will get put to use. I can promise you that. Again, we zip tie Jared down each and every week. There's a snap. Comstock with a punt. It's going to be punted right to the return man. That's number 1, Newson again, and he breaks a tackle. Far side, got a good block, broke another tackle. He's still going. He's still on his feet. Far side, Bo Young finally brings him down. Good return there by number 1 in white, and he's been a absolute Corning Bobcat killer tonight. 9:20 to go here. But, man, again, there's a lot of schools that are our size in enrollment that do not have football. My stepdaughter goes to one at Twin Rivers in Missouri. They've got more enrollment than we do, and they don't have football. We're very, very blessed. We're very blessed to have a radio station as well, More Music 93.5 over there across from us. Ralph Morrow and Gary Stern and those guys, we're blessed to have them following everywhere. We're blessed to even be able to do it, and we love doing it, and we're blessed that you guys tune in and listen to us and watch us each and every week, and the kind of numbers that y'all have, it's been unbelievable. So thank you guys. Again, 9:20 to go here. 10 seconds on that play clock. Man in motion. They're going to fake the pass, give it to him. Jet sweep to the near side. It's number 13, Coleman. Coleman's still going. He's trying to stiff arm a man. He's still on his feet. He's going to score. Put 6 on the board for the Osceola Seminoles. And that man, number 13, Stephon Coleman, is a junior, 6'3", 172. Those long strides. Look like Eric Dickerson out there almost. Wow.
6'3", 172. That's a tough matchup for whoever it was that was trying to tackle him. Looked a little bit smaller, probably 20 pounds difference, if not more. That is tough. That is an absolutely tough tackle to make. And good effort, though.
Well, especially when he's to the side of you, because those long legs, when you go to try to wrap up, he's going to knee-on Dion it, and Deion Sanders, and it's tough to wrap up there. 9:08 to go here in the opening quarter, 20-0 Osceola, as Newson is now in the shotgun, that Wildcat formation. They have been running the football out of this package for the 2-point conversion. They're going to do it again. Were they successful? It's going to be close. He did get in, according to the near sideline judge there. Tack on 2 more for the Seminoles of Osceola. It's 22-0. Love, goose egg, whatever you want to call it. Corning FBLA. The Corning FBLA, let's take 2. Let's try that again. Is selling T-shirts to support the FBLA and its members. Shirts are only $13 each, folks. That's extremely cheap. Add $2 for sizes 2XL and up. Put in your order by Friday, November 8th, folks. Okay? You got 1 week to put your order in, okay? They're accepting cash or checks, and those checks are made payable to the Corning School District. Get those into Miss Teague at the high school. Again, FBLA is selling T-shirts to support the FBLA and its members. Again, shirts are only $13, folks. That is really, really cheap. For T-shirts, $2 for sizes 2XL and up. Again, deadline Friday, November 8th. Get those into Miss Teague at the high school.
Whoa, Andy's. Everybody record this segment, because he never gets tongue-tied. I get tongue-tied about every other sentence.
Oh, no, I promise you it happens. I'm definitely one that does that quite a bit. You just don't hear it, I think, because we're so focused up here in this booth. It's crazy. You got so many different cameras that we're looking at. We're writing stuff down, keeping stats. We got different rosters and all this different stuff. It's really, really hard. So it happens a lot. You just don't hear it, don't notice it. Little squibber, if you will, Bo Young. I won't call him Pac-Man. He keeps eating that ball up. And I tell you what, though, you can't sit back here and dance on a kickoff return. You've got to pick a hole, and you've got to go.
Pick a hole, and you got to go. I love that. That's a good phrase there, Andy. You're full of all the good metaphors and little sayings.
I black out, and then I wake up, and then people are talking good about me. I don't know what happens. But either way, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. We're going to take over with 8:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Maybe the Bobcats can sustain a drive here and get something on this board. Again, the offensive line has looked decent tonight. There's been a few, like that first drive, they had a few guys getting in the backfield, but for the most part, the offensive line has withstood.
I kind of compare it to a pot of water on the stove.
Going deep, Amaker, the fastest Bobcat. He almost caught it just through his fingertips. What a play call. He aired it out, did the captain, Clay Smith, and I tell you what, it's hard to overthrow number 1 in black, but it just happened.
Man, that was so close. But like what I was saying, I compare this offense tonight to a kettle on the stove. It seems like they're just getting hot enough to hear the whistle, but it's not quite building up just enough steam to finish it out.
Yeah, lukewarm almost, and we need it red hot. Either way, 2nd down and 10. I love doing that on 1st down. Change it up a little bit. Change up your play calling. Obviously, Osceola was not looking for that. They're gonna air it out now. Bo Young catches it good. Pass by Clay Smith. Good job by number 8 down there. That's going to be Dylan Lang with the blocking as well.
That's what I was about to say. Dylan Lang, good job holding your block there, man. That helps him get some positive yards. If that can easily turn into a negative yard play without someone blocking out there on the outside.
I totally agree. And, again, that was huge because that brings up a 3rd down and manageable now as opposed to like we've had tonight, like 3rd down and 7s, the 3rd down and 10s, 3rd down and 12. So you've got 3rd down and about, we're going to call it 4 for the Bobcats here at their own 35.5-yard line. Looking again to pass. Almost picked off. It got through, though. Somehow Grubb catches it. He makes 2 guys miss. I think he's got a 1st down. Wow!
Incredible concentration for him. There's no way I have the reflexes to make that catch. Riley Grubb, you are a special talent for getting that ball.
My goodness, it looked like that ball was going to be picked off or at least get a hand on it, and somehow just between the limbs there, if you will, of the tree, it found its way there. There's some athletes on this team out in wide, but I tell you what, the Bobcats now, they got a little momentum moving the chains there. I like it.
I absolutely love it. You know, that screen game is working really well for us, at least for getting positive yards. We haven't busted out that big play yet.
I could not agree more, and they're looking for another pass. There's going to be a pre-snap penalty, some laundry on the field, and I think they're going to get Osceola for offsides here. I really do. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We'll see what they say. Whitehead agrees with me. Offsides on Osceola. I absolutely agree. You know, it's kind of like a pitcher. You know, in Major League, all these pitchers are throwing fastballs to get ahead of the count. Some pitchers, like Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright, they'll actually throw – they'll call it pitching backwards. They'll actually throw and trust their curveball more for accuracy than they will their fastball. And I like this. Instead of running on first down, maybe you use that extension of the run with that quick pass on first downs to get some positive yardage to set up these manageable third downs. Kind of do it backwards, if you will.
Is there any part of that because Wainwright's just getting old?
Well,
maybe he's lost a little velocity on that fastball?
Maybe so, but the kid can still do it. Keeper up the middle. My goodness, look at that offensive line. The Corning Crushers. I think he might have got 4 on the carry there. I did Clay Smith, and that's going to bring up a second down and about 1. Man, those big boys in black and gold are moving that defensive line, that defensive front right now of Osceola.
Get red hot. Get red hot right here. I would love to see a big play. We've got a couple downs to burn here. This point in the ball game, down 22-0, it's 4-down territory in my opinion. Make a big play.
My kid used to watch a cartoon series, and there was a saying there, "Go Weapons Hot." Well, go Weapons Hot here for the Bobcats. And, man, they're met in the backfield. Wow, who was that? Number 73, is that right? Am I seeing that right? That's K-John like Gregory. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 227. I'm calling Bull Jelly on the weight there. My goodness.
Just a sophomore. Boy, oh, boy. Somebody on the Corning line is going to have to work real hard this offseason to look forward to playing against him next year.
My goodness, that is a big old – I'll tell you, as soon as we met him, it was like meeting a brick wall there. 4:48 to go here as Osceola's up 22-0. 4 wide, third down. You need this right here. It's 2-down territory. Almost picked off again. Bo Young catches it. He's got some room. He's got one man to beat, and one man's going to bring him down. Touchdown saving tackle by Jaden Brown, the sophomore.
You know, if there's any underclassmen that rewatches this game on the Corning offensive line, I want you to find a picture of him. Who was it, Gregory?
Yes, sir, number 73.
Take a picture of him, put it up in your room, and work out all next year until you get to face him next year.
I like that.
Give you something good to – there's your measuring stick right there.
I love it. You know, I've got the countdown to the Piggott game on my phone all year long, and that's kind of something similar. I really, really like that. Man, I tell you, this number 1, Newson, this kid he's a gambler. You got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. Now, he has missed on 2 of them. You know, he's a little too young to be gambling. He's not quite of age, but he is all night long. Watch number 1 in wide. He's actually a lot of fun to watch. Heck of an athlete is Newson for Osceola. 3:45 and counting here. Shotgun formation.
Maybe he's trying that highlight reel for the colleges to look at, that pick 6.
Absolutely. Man, that was a neat play there. They actually put the halfback, Gutierrez, in motion and then threw it to him with blockers on the edge. Good job, 11, 10, and 8. That's Crosby, Dylan, and Mr. Bo Young out there. Dylan Lane, good job, buddy. Good blocking out there. He got ahead of steam when he caught it. Did it get a whole lot of yards? No, but it got positive yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Positive yards. I like it. That's exactly what we need. What would you call that, like a little premature wheel route?
Yeah, almost, but it didn't quite go as deep for a wheel route. Sorry. I guess just kind of a quick pass there out to the edge, but either way it worked. We have not seen that yet. They're kind of throwing a different wrinkle this week. I like it.
Yeah, obviously something that Coach Treadway might have seen in the film that might be a weakness.
Absolutely. 2nd down and about 7. Keeper far side. He's got blockers. Comstock, Seeley. Good job, Clay Smith. That's another good gain there on the ground. It looked like Osceola blitzed to this near side, and tell you what, it cost them. Corning made them pay there.
Absolutely. Like you said earlier, having them use their aggression against themselves.
I like it. Bruce and Brenda McGrew are on. Let's see. Debbie Hewitt's on. Corey Godwin's watching. Jamie Whitehead. Adam Thompson. Brendan Curley's watching. Madison White also. Bessie Dowdy says, go Bobcats. Debbie Jackson is also watching. Gina Jones says, go Bobcats. Eric Arnold is watching with you. We appreciate you. Snap, keeper, near side. He's got blockers. Good job, Comstock. It's a fumble somehow. I tell you what, the football gods are with us on that one. Clay Smith actually landed on his own fumble there as he was baseball sliding on the grass, the natural grass here at Bobcat Stadium.
Man, them Osceola defenders, they're hungry. Just the fact that you know that you're a defender, you know you got beat, but you have the presence and the wherewithal to stick your hand out there. Maybe you might get lucky, cause a fumble. That's exactly what they did there. You can tell that this Osceola team is somebody hungry and wanting to probably make it back to that state championship game.
They're playing loose tonight for sure. However, the Bobcats did get a first down there as our voice of the Bobcats, Rich Martin, gets the crowd into it. 1:40 to go here, 7 seconds on the play clock. Dylan in motion. They fake it to him. They've got Grubb. It's not Grubb, I'm sorry. There's a couple of blockers over there. Good job, Clay Smith. He's hit kind of late there, but I don't think it's too late. Good job there by number 63. That's going to be Hunter Swin out there. He was pulling. I'm sorry, I thought that was Grubb. But that was not. And number 58 as well, and that's Charlie King. That's a couple of names we haven't mentioned much this year that are out there, and they're getting that jersey dirty. I like it.
Hey, me too. I love to see, I don't know if they're an underclassman, but I love to see some young men or maybe some guys who haven't gotten a lot of playing time get out there, like you said, get your jersey dirty, but be the aggressor.
Could not agree more. Again, Dylan Lane in motion. Are they going to hand off to him? No, they're going to pass over to the near side. It's caught somehow by Bo Young, but he's going backwards. Boy, I'll tell you, these guys are aggressive. I would almost pump fake that, give them that look, and send a guy deep.
And you got to be careful if you're passing the ball backwards, too. If that comes off of his chest, that's a live ball. Osceola can scoop that one up. And there's not anybody to help you back there either.
No, there is not. As we got 46 seconds to go here in the opening half, and timeout by the Corning Bobcats. While we got an opportunity, we also want to mention that Corning High School is in need of a substitute school bus driver, guys, okay? Contact Ralph Morrow at the high school at 870-857-3041. Again, the Corning High School is in need of a substitute school bus driver. Contact Ralph Morrow at the Corning High School at 870-857-3041. Again, school bus driver, they're needed, and I know. Did you ever ride the school bus, Jay?
I did whenever I was real young. Man, I lived way out in the country whenever I was real young. I didn't move to town until I was like 7 years old. But I was going to say, there you go, Dad, if you're looking for a little side gig, substitute school bus driver, man.
I like it, man. Hey, just make that phone call again, 870-857-3041, Mr. Grady.
My dad would be the best school bus driver.
Would he really?
Oh, absolutely. He's the friendliest guy you'd know.
Cutting corners, pedal to the metal.
I don't know about no. He's the slowest driver I know as well. He is absolutely the slowest driver you could find. That's probably not good for the Corning School District, but, you know, he certainly would care about kids that are getting on your school bus.
Well, that's the key, because Coach Sharp used to be a school bus driver, and, man, he was a hoot. For anybody that knew him, man, he made it fun. He really did. It wasn't just driving a bus for him. He truly enjoyed it, or at least he made it seem like he enjoyed it, and I tell you what, that made it fun for us for sure.
I guess that's an opportunity to build relationships out there, you know, and that's important. I mean, kids need relationships not just with their parents, with their friends, but other outside people that can possibly make an influence on their lives. Andy Earls, I could imagine this CSR is making a big impact on these young men's lives and young women too.
We sure hope so. That was the whole point of us doing this. They had went through so much, and we were like, man, how can we take it to the next level, get these kids excited, get them some love, and let them know that we do love them, and I hope that we've done that. I really, really do. As we got a second down and long for the Bobcats. It's Amaker in motion. They're going to hand off to him. Somehow he hangs on to it. I have no idea how. It made a guy miss. That football was coming out behind him, almost Harlem Globetrotter style there, going behind the back with it.
I think that he was trying to, like, bootleg that, Andy. I think that was intentional because the way he had that thing palmed, I think he was trying to fake the handoff.
Oh, okay.
And act like Clay Smith had kept it to keep it around the outside. Pretty clever, but risky.
Yeah, it is. I tell you, sometimes you'll see the quarterback, he'll fake he'll have the play action, he'll put the ball behind him. You know, every once in a while you'll see that. That's very, very dangerous. Can you imagine getting sacked after doing that?
Oh,
I can't even see. I can't even imagine Coach's face.
Well, you know who was the best at the bootleg, and I might be a little bit biased, but Eric Storms,
yes,
my friend. He was that tall, lanky kid. Once he got those legs going, he was fast. And it just seemed like the ball was just not there. And then suddenly he's gone.
He ran like a gazelle, I tell you what. But he really did, man. He had a great play-action bootleg, and he was sneaky, man. He was just a smooth criminal is what he was.
Smooth criminal, I love it.
Third down and long for the Bobcats. 39 seconds to go here in the opening half. They're looking deep. They're going deep. Amaker out there. Is he? Oh, almost intercepted. It's actually going to be batted down. Good job, good play by the Osceola defender, number 24, Jaden Brown, the sophomore. And, man, he got up and just in time, because if he doesn't, that's a touchdown for the Bobcats.
Man, how do you simulate that in practice? Osceola defenders are obviously they're jumping, they're high pointing the ball real well. And Clay Smith he's doing a good job of putting some air underneath it. It seemed like if you just had just a little bit more, that would have been 6 points for Corning.
I think if you set out like, I don't know, 6 different step ladders with defenders on them with maybe mop handles and stuff.
Oh, well, I remember doing something like that.
Yeah. Or I don't know, get them out there on the basketball court and get them blocking out and going for rebounds because, these sports are very, very different, but a lot of times they're the same. If you have a good rebounder in basketball, a lot of times he's a good tight end or a good receiver because he knows how to use his body and he knows how to go up for that type of stuff. So keep that in mind as well. But either way, Amaker did get behind him. Maybe the ball was underthrown a little bit. But either way, our receivers have been getting behind their defenders all night because, again, they're not showing very many safeties, and when they do, they're not very deep. It's usually man-on-man, mano-a-mano, and here we go. We may have it again, 4th down and long. They do have one safety deep, though, and that's number 1, Newson, very athletic. Smith looking to pass again. Over the middle, it's going to be picked off by that same man, number 1, Newson. He's got all kinds of room, folks. This could be a pick 6. Watch Amaker in black on the far side. He's got the angle, and he's a speedster. Can he get there? Gutierrez is also going to get there. Newson cuts it up. He breaks another tackle to the near side. Finally, Amaker's going to bring him down right before the half here. Is going to be 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds now on the game clock. There are flags, and I mean a ton of them, about 3 or 4 of them down around the the Corning 40-yard line. We'll see what this call is.
Is Dakota Amaker a senior?
Dakota Amaker is not a senior, but I tell you what, he's the fastest Bobcat we've got out there, and I'd love to see him on the track this year and see what kind of, whether it's a 100-yard dash or 200-yard dash, this kid can run.
Yes, please. I love how he didn't give up on that play. That kid has some heart, and he does not want to see Osceola score another touchdown in this entire game. I guarantee it.
It sounds kind of silly, but a 4-possession game at halftime and a 3-possession game at halftime have a different feel as far as mentality-wise. A 3-possession game still, it feels like you're still in it. A 4-possession game almost feels like a blowout's about to happen and the floodwaters are about to open. Maybe that's crucial here for the Bobcats at the end of the first half if they can hold them here with 6 seconds to go in the opening half.
Good job for chasing him down, though. I mean, I don't know if he saw him out of the corner of his eye, but obviously he had some reason to cut back upfield. Yeah. And I just had the feeling as soon as I saw Amaker over here on his own or on the Osceola 30 or 40, I just knew he was going to get him. Amaker
was about 7 yards back of him and then had to get the angle on the other side and still run him down. And good job by Gutierrez, too. Now, Gutierrez was out there as well. But Amaker was on this near sideline, the furthest receiver you could be, and Newson was on the far side of the field there. That's an awesome job and good pickup there by Jared Grady. 6 seconds to go. They're going to probably air it out here, and they've got the cannon to do it. I would pin our ears back on the defensive front and go after him. Actually going to throw it quick. Dangerous. Number 3 catches on. He's got blockers. That's Greg Hooks Jr. He's trying to break a tackle of Gary Comstock. It's not going to happen. They are going to call a penalty. I think it's going to be a horse collar here on number 44 in black. And I don't believe the first half can end on a defensive penalty. We'll see what they call.
Well, he had to get him down some way, but I did see his hand had full grab hold of the back of his shoulder pads there.
We'll see what the call is here. It was definitely thrown. The flag was on this near sideline, and we've got the Mr. White Hat here, which will be the head official, and they're going to call the horse collar against Corning there, and that's huge because it keeps the half going, and also it gives them positive yardage, and now they've got about 18, maybe 17 and a half to go to score here, and it'll be an untimed down to end the first half.
Well, they got to stiffen up once again, one more play to fight on this half, and then make some adjustments, come back in the second half. Get hot, as we said earlier.
Yes, sir. Go weapons hot, baby. Red hot. Not lukewarm. Red hot. Bullet hot. Pass. Quick pass. It's caught. Over the middle. He's trying to get to the middle. He does. Does he score? I think he does, and he does score. Good job by Osceola there. The quick pass and letting that man, Greg Hooks Jr., do the rest. It worked earlier, and it worked again. That is a tough one there. You lost any kind of momentum you might have had there by stopping them earlier on. I tell you, it's funny how that pendulum swings so fast. You were down here, had a first down and 10 down here about the Osceola 25, trying to score before half to make this a 2-possession game. Then all of a sudden, bam, they're going up by 4 as time expires in the first half. Well, that's tough. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Todd Young, Justin Whitman, Erica Rapert, Adam Besson, Kristen Hudson, we appreciate you as well. Angela Duncan. Chris Murray is also watching. Joey Reed, I miss running the ball. Wish I was out there. And Dakota is a junior. There you go. And are they going to stop him? I don't think so. Newson has been an absolute Corning Bobcat killer this first half. And I tell you what, it's going to be 30-0 Osceola Seminoles here in the first half. Folks, stay with us here. We're going to cut it to our sponsors, give them some love, let them be seen and heard. But when we come back, we're going to have a little dance battle. Me and Grau are going to go at it out there, and I'm going to start stretching now before I pull a hammy. Again, you're listening to Corning Bobcat Football live via the Corning Sports Report. We'll be right back. Harold's Barbecue out of Corning, Arkansas. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats. The best barbecue in town by a stoplight. Stop by and say hi to the crazy pitmaster, Lyndon Massey. Carry out, dine in, catering. Come hungry, leave happy. Harold's Barbecue. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
Hey all you Bobcats, this is Ty Price of Price Farms, and I want to challenge everyone to attend at least 5 football games this year. Let's show our boys that we believe in them. Remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community health care. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable health care for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. A big thanks to Clay County Electric Co-op out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. CCE is an electric utility company in Clay County with dedicated workers and a friendly staff, and have always been proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Clay County Electric Co-op, 3111 US 67, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-3521. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Wooler would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. Looking for a good and reliable used car? Stop by and see the father-son combination of Mark and Kyle Williams at Mark's Car ER Auto Sales. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats, locally owned and operated, 870-565-5046. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Corning Sports Report wants to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. Most of us are more comfortable doing important business with people we know and trust. You've been running into shelter insurance agent Kirk Scobie and Corning at church, at the grocery store, and the county fair for more than 25 years now. If personal service, trust, and easy access to your insurance agent are important to you, give Kirk Scobie or his team a call. Contact Kirk Scobie and ask about a free personal protection review for your auto, home, or life insurance today. From all the guys here at CSR, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mike Townsend. Mike Townsend is the owner and operator of Mike Townsend Farms, LLC out of Corning, Arkansas. Whether it's grain, lime, hay, byproducts, gravel, and litter, Mike Townsend Farms covers it all. Again, thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Rockwell Farms out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. Logan and Karen Rockwell have been avid supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Logan and Karen would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Rockwell Farms. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman, at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. Hunting for a deal? Look no further than Legacy Equipment. Get a 1023E with loader as low as $133 a month. Need something bigger? Take home a 3025E with loader as low as $201 a month. Plus, take advantage of 0% for 84 months on all new John Deere Company utility tractors. Stop by any of Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations in Paragould, Corning, Piggott, Kennett, Hayti, Portageville, or New Madrid to take advantage of limited time savings. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for detail. Offer ends November 1st, 2019.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Midwest Auto Parts, longtime proud supporters of the Corning Bobcats. Locally owned by the George family and serving your community since 1946. Midwest Auto Parts.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
I don't know if I'm live here or not, but if I am, I'm seeing something quite impressive from Growl and from Andy Earls in the dinosaur suit. Make no mistake about it, everybody. That is Andy Earls. Oh, I can't get that, but he's getting the worm down there. How will Andy respond? I don't know what that is. Maybe a little sprinkler there. He's kind of going into a convulsion. I love the energy with the heel click. I'm just going to let that speak for itself. If I had to be honest here, whoever gets the crowd into it first, I think would be the victor here. I think Andy's showing a little disrespect there, throwing the gloves at Growl. All right, now I think Growl's getting into some rhythm. Okay, Andy's everything put down. He's going to go ahead and show us who the real person is. I don't believe my eyes here. I think Andy Earls is teaching Growl how to dance. I don't think it's over with yet. Wow. Oh, good sportsmanship here. Hopefully Andy picks up. Oh, he's going with the CPR move. Well played, guys. The Swayze Express, Andy says. Andy, I don't know if we're live, but you wanna hop in?
I don't know if we're live either, but I tell you what, that was the ugliest dance battle I think. He's limping. He's gonna be on the injured reserve for next week. Great job, brother. I think Growl undoubtedly won that battle. What's hurting right now, Growl? He said everything. Everything's hurting. Didn't go as planned. I couldn't quite get out of the suit. I'm a little slow, getting old. Are you okay? You sure you're good? Hey, that was fun. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, my good Lord, I'm out of breath. I need some whole milk. There we go. Love you guys. Thank y'all for watching that train wreck there, if you will. So, guys, back up to you on the booth. We appreciate it. And we're back live here at beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas, Bobcat Stadium in God's country. We're about to kick off the second half action of football. I'm trying to catch my breath. Nobody puts baby in the corner, okay? Nobody. I love it. Yes, baby. What you need? Do you want on live TV? Do you want to sit up here on live TV with me?
Oh,
this is my little girl, Emma. Can you say hi? Hi. How old are you, Emma? 4 years old. All right. And she's already cost me a ton of money. I'm kidding. I love her, though. I love her. Again, I'm out of breath. I'm getting to it. I couldn't get out of the suit. I'm just too chunky for I'm too chunky for that suit. Is that funny? I don't find it very funny. Chunky monkey, is that what she said?
She's calling Dad a chunky monkey.
You've got a lot of money. Where? Where are you hiding your money at?
In my piggy bank.
In your piggy bank? Now, you know Daddy gets 50% of that, right?
Oh, what is it called?
She says, what's 50%, Dad? Come
right.
on now.
We're going to kick off the second half here again from Bobcat Stadium. If you're just joining us, it's 30-0 Osceola. Big change of momentum there at the end of the half. As my little girl Emma, she's still trying to get in the camera, bless her heart. Rocky Flores is going to kick off. What do you guys think he's going to do?
Rocky Flores?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess it's the first time we've seen him, isn't it?
No, this is he's kicked a plethora. Is that a big word? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
A plethora, an onslaught of onside kicks, and it is his specialty. And we'll see if we get another one here. You want to get on TV again? She wants to wave real quick. You want to wave at everybody at home? Say hi. Say bye. Okay, there we go, guys. Sorry about that. Number 77 in black. This is one of the best onside kicks you'll see all year. Look at this. Look at that. Takes the bounce. Got to go 10 yards. And it does! Did it get on it? It's going to be awful close. We'll see what the sideline judge here says. And the Bobcats have it. Wow! He does it again.
You called it. That's impressive, man. He's really good at that.
The onside kick assassin, number 77 in black, with a dagger right there now. My goodness. You needed some momentum. You lost it at half. You're about to bring it back. And what is Coach Treadway? He's talking to the officials about something here. He's not happy about something. I didn't see. Was there something there extracurricular at the end of that play maybe?
Maybe so. I can't imagine him being upset about anything whenever you just recover an onside kick, but it had to have been something extracurricular. You know, if you're Osceola, I'd be a little hurt about losing that too.
Absolutely. What was weird is they just kind of kept letting it come and come and come and come. They can pick that ball up at any time. They don't have to let it go 10 yards, but I think they were a little confused there. It's going to be first down and 10 either way for the Bobcats at midfield, right there by the black numbers and that beautiful black and gold Bobcat out front. We love that. Good job by the coaches of reaffirming that, reapplying that this week. As my little girl's trying to get in the commentator here. Gutierrez, far side. He's got room. Good job by the offensive line. Fantastic job. I see number 63, Hunter Swinton there. Good. Yeah, I'm loud. My little girl's telling me I'm loud. Go figure. She wakes me up every night about 2 in the morning. She's really loud. But yeah,
who's loud now?
Yeah, exactly. 11:15 to go here in the third quarter, and the Bobcats have the ball in Osceola territory.
Yeah, I think Osceola right there as well toward the end of that play, getting a little more extracurricular activity, trying to rip the ball out there. But, I mean, you can't blame him for being aggressive. But, guys, once the play is dead, it's dead.
Absolutely. Second down and about 4 here for the Bobcats. Handoff. Gutierrez, good job. I tell you what, he broke that first tackle, and he had a head of steam the rest of the way. Matter of fact, he had enough to give him a first down. Good job and good sportsmanship there by number 58, Chris Littleton, the junior 6'3", 180. First down, Bobcats, 10:40 to go here in the third quarter. We appreciate everybody tuning in with us and watching that atrocious halftime dance show. I tell you what, again, I'm just a little chunky for the suit. I just couldn't quite get out of it there. I was going to go full extension with him, but, man.
Was the plan to get out of the suit the whole time?
Yeah, I wanted to show off the Patrick Swayze shirt, which, by the way, is right on our camera right now. I don't know if you can see that. We'll watch the play first, obviously. Handoff, Gutierrez up the middle. He's going to be brought down, but he did get a gain of about 3 or 4 there. As maybe we'll try to get this shirt in here. This is the whole point of me getting out of the there you go, Patrick Swayze. Swayze Express. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody. Anyways, that was the whole point of me getting out of the suit. And of course, they played the music a little bit quicker than we wanted to. And I think Grau really is hurt. He was limping off. Like, I kind of feel bad. I don't know if CSR has some insurance policy or not. We got to figure that out. Second down and 8. Quick pass. No, good job there by not firing it in there. It would have been picked off. How he held on to that ball as long as he did, I don't know.
Yeah, smart play by Clay Smith there, just putting that ball in the dirt, not giving Osceola a chance. Looks like Osceola's made some adjustments. First time we show that little screen play, which has been quite positive for us all game long, and they're ready for it. So maybe have to go into your other bag of tricks here.
Well, I would love to fake that. Let that aggressiveness come up and then go deep, do a fly route on your far guy there. And just like, again, that has been open tonight. We've just either underthrown it or overthrown it. 3rd down and 8, Bobcats. Fake the handoff, keeper to the far side. He's got blockers. Good job by the left side of the offensive line. Clay Smith is still going. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 15. They finally wrestle him down on the far sideline, but not before a huge gain and a first down for the Bobcats.
Might be the biggest play of the game for us right there. That was quite impressive speed for Clay Smith. He got a little bit of separation there, almost like he got tripped up out there with nobody. Maybe that was at the sneaky 25-yard line.
Hey, it gets you every time, that line, just like Dixon Street. It'll get you. Now, I tell you, that's Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
8:40 to go here in the third quarter. Bobcats do trail 30-0, but they are driving right now into Osceola territory.
Either that or the Arkansas State Police. I think that they're the ones who tackled them pretty heavily.
Speared him. They're getting close to our goalpost camera there. 1st down and 10 for the Corning Bobcats. 8:25 to go, 20 seconds on the play clock. Handoff, Gutierrez up the middle. Good job block. He's going to break to the near side. He's got some room. He's got a blocker. Riley Grubb, good job. Finally brought down at about the 6-yard line, looks like. Very, very, very close there to another first down. In fact, they're going to give him the first down. Move the chains.
Good job, guys. Good job. Now I'm starting to feel like we're getting red hot here. Let's punch it in for 6.
Yes, sir. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Moving the ball. We're in the red zone. We have had trouble here in the past, though, especially hang on to the football. We'll see if they do a better job of that here. Beautiful, beautiful view from the goalpost camera. Love it. Absolutely love it. 7:45 to go again. Play clock's under 20 seconds here. Bobcats have a first down and goal. Heavy formation. They're going to use it. Pulling guards. And I tell you what, Smith has got about 2, maybe 3 yards there. Good job of being patient, using the blockers, letting that hole open up, and then hitting it hard.
Yeah, it almost looked like he wanted to take it outside of those 2 pulling guards. And, obviously it was a little bit stuffed up. Had to cut it in a little too quickly there. It looked like a big play was about to develop with that.
I totally agree. I cannot agree more. 7:15 and counting here. Play clock's at 22 seconds. Let's see what the Bobcats dial up here as they're deep in the Osceola territory. Heavy package again. Looks like it's going to be a run. Quarterback keeper. Far side. Smith up the middle. Does he get it? He does. Touchdown! CHS puts 6 on the board for the Bobcats according to the black and gold. Strike was 6:59 in the third quarter. There goes the fireworks. 6:59 to go. The Bobcats are on the board here in the third quarter. And I tell you what, look at this. We may be possibly seeing a extra point kicked here. Well, no, now Wilson's coming back off.
Either way, getting
He's asking for the tee. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Getting a score on this first possession of the second half is big. Before the first half ended, Andy, you talked about how a 3-score and a 4-score game is different. Not to bring back a ghost, but if we could have held that to a 3-score ball game, man, this looks scary if you're an Osceola fan.
Watch this view here. It's blocked, though. Love the field goal post cam there, but it was blocked there. It took a little while to get that play developed, it looked like. I don't know why, but it seemed like it took a little bit longer, whether it was the hold, maybe a low snap. I wasn't quite looking over there. I've got a little 4-year-old jumping around up here in the booth, and it's tough to keep my composure here. I apologize. 6:34, and the clock is moving. Still moving. Not sure what that's all about, but either way. 30-6, and the Bobcats are on the board. Guys, listen, Rice Bowl is next Thursday. Typically, it's a Friday game, but the last few years they've moved it to Thursday. That's a rivalry game between Corning and Piggott. We want these bleachers absolutely jam-packed for that game. That's our rivalry game. That's Eastern District versus Western District, the battle for Clay County. And, again, we want everybody we can to get out here, get your tails in these seats, and let's support this game. I want to make that game bigger than just a football game. I want it to be an event. I want it to be a big, big deal year in, year out. And this year, I tell you what, I think you get 2 closely competitive teams in my mind that you'll see next Thursday. We'll bring that game to you live as well. But, again, we want you here, though. We'd rather have you here than with us, I promise you, supporting these boys for that Rice Bowl. As Rocky Flores, what's he going to do now? What do you think?
I'm going to assume that since they have it stacked here, they look like they're a lot more prepared for this one.
For an onside kick. Here comes the onside kick. Rocky Flores, another good one. Number 12 does come up above that magical 10-yard invisible line there. It's A.J. Harris, a sophomore, 6'2", 202. And I tell you what, he did a good job of attacking that football there. That's the key. You don't have to wait for that thing to go 10 yards if you're on the other side.
It's kind of like fielding the ground ball. If you get a generous hop while that ball's in the air, you got to come up and get to it. Don't let it get back down to the ground. Seemed like on the previous onside kick, you had a couple guys who don't really get to see the ball very much. And like you said, they just didn't know what to do. And maybe coach told them what to do prior to this game. You know that it had to have been in their game plan that we're going to onside kick it. But something else happens whenever you see that ball and you're just not used to seeing it.
Totally agree. Osceola takes over in good field position in the Corning Bucket 49-yard line with 4:37 to go. Man in motion, number 13, Coleman. Handoff to him on the jet sweep. Amaker almost brought him down. He's got a head of steam. My goodness, look at that kid go. Number 13, White Coleman. He's got to beat Smith and Comstock, and I think he's going to do it. Touchdown, Osceola Seminoles with 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. Bruce and Brendan McGrew are already on the job here, the Rice Bowl job. Beat Piggott in capital letters, exclamation point, and on and on and on. Nicholas Murphy's watching. Tim McMasters, we appreciate you. Courtney Hovis, William Swint, Pee Wee Pritchard's also watching. Myrna Stacy and Brenda Shalin, Yilden are watching with you as well. A lot of folks saying go Bobcats. We appreciate you guys. Alan Pierce is watching from Siloam Springs, Arkansas. Cletus Rogers watching from Newport, Arkansas. We appreciate that. Carla Whitman says, I hope that is not how he plans on dancing at his wedding, but if he does, I hope it is live. Oh, Lord. It wasn't pretty, and I'm really sorry, guys. If I told you I couldn't dance, I was going to try it either way. There's a snap, hold pretty good. It's going to be blocked by the Bobcats. Ray Eddington was back there. Now, they caught that ball in the air. Why did they blow that dead?
Andy, your guess is better than mine, actually.
I'm not saying we would have ran it back, 95 yards, but you get the opportunity to. I'm not really sure what that was all about. Speaking of scoring in different ways, listen to this. This is the interesting statistic of the week by CSR, okay? Endless research we have done this week, and there are only 3 teams. I want you to listen to me, guys. 3 teams in the entire state that have scored a touchdown in every way possible. Every way possible is a rush, a passing touchdown, a fumble return touchdown, an interception return touchdown, a punt return touchdown, and a kickoff return touchdown. 3 teams in the entire state that's done that. 1, Shiloh Christian. 2, Valley View. Number 3, these boys in white tonight, Osceola. They have scored in every way you can score a touchdown this year. That says a lot. Again, we talked about being a well-rounded team. You're seeing it tonight as well. Again, the interception over almost led to a touchdown. Again, they're very, very aggressive. They're wanting those big turnovers is what they're wanting. They're looking for it each week, week in and week out. 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Kickoff. They're looking for an onside kick, and I tell you what, that ball dangerously just kind of laid out there and bounced off the Bobcat up man there. And I can't tell who got that. I think that was number 78, I believe. Number 79, actually. Dylan Wheeler, I believe, that landed on that. Good job, Dylan. That's tough. They're not used to that again. They're not using that ball coming at them 100 mile an hour. And it's not like a baseball. Baseball's kind of funky when it's on the ground bouncing hard, but a football's even worse.
Oh, yeah. You got an egg-shaped object out there. There's no telling where it's going to go.
Absolutely. And the grass is a little bit wet out there. I went out there today, and, of course, we're putting up some cameras and stuff. The grass is a little wet out there, too, so that definitely affects how that ball bounces as well. First down and 10, Bobcats taking over at their own 40-yard line. Heavy set, run, Gutierrez. Good job out there by the pulling guard, number 58, Charlie King. Gutierrez got about 2, maybe 3, depends on which sideline judge gets the spot the football. I tell you, that referee, he gets it, looks over, looks back, takes a step, and then reaches out. I think we lost a yard there, but either way, that's fine. Second down and about 8 for the Bobcats in the third quarter. Love our camera crew down there on the ground like that. That view you're seeing right there, that's unique stuff you're not seeing with every other live streaming company out there in this state. I can promise you that. They're not giving you those type of views week in and week out like we are, and I appreciate the workers for doing that for us. Smith, far side. He's going to bounce it out or try to. Unsuccessful. Man, look at that young man out there. What number is that? 54, my goodness. Kenyon Troop, he goes 6 foot, 292 again. Bull jelly.
I think I've been keeping my eye on number 54 for Osceola, and I think that he's a hugger. And here's why. Every single time he makes a tackle, he makes sure that he lays on top of whoever the ball carrier is.
I was trying to figure out where you were going with that one. I had no idea. I really didn't. I was a little nervous, but good job. You totally redeemed yourself.
Well, I mean, he just, once he gets you, he's going to put you down. He's not overly aggressive, but he lays on top of you, and he's a big boy. You're not going to get him off of you.
Again, well-run team, athletic, big. Handoff, Gutierrez up the middle, right behind Jared Seeley. Good job by number 64 in black. We do notice those type of plays, I promise you. It does not go unnoticed to CSR, those big boys up in the middle. 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That's probably It's probably going to be your final play here of the third quarter. Guys, we got something big we want to talk about. Something really, really big. We finally got the okays to do that. It's taken a while, just to tell you the truth. It's really, really crazy. It's a little out there. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little bit out there. But next year, in August, we are taking CSR. We are taking some folks of our staff. We are going to the top of the world. I like that. Did I say that to the top of the world? The edge of the earth.
Top of the world.
Literally, the top of the world. We're going to be the first company to ever live stream a football game north of the Arctic Circle. Barrow, Alaska is the place. It's right there off the Arctic Ocean. I mean, like 20 yards. The football field is 20 yards off the Arctic Ocean. They have polar bears, snipers there to deter them. Crazy stuff. Horrible weather. It's cold. It's a nightmare, but we're going to make history, folks. And we may be the furthest north sporting event has ever been live streamed. We've got the okays to do that, but we're going to need some help. We're going to start doing some fundraising events. And I don't know. There's no way into this place, by the way. There's no roads in, no roads out. Can't take a train there. Can't take a boat there. There's one plane that lands once a day, and it leaves once a day, and that's all you're getting. And it's pretty expensive. So we're going to try to raise anywhere from $7,500 to $10,000 by next August to make this work and to make history. We finally got all of our okays. We had to go through a chain of command, if you will, but it's going to be exciting. Look forward to that next August. 4th down and 5 for the Bobcats. See what they do here. Quarterback keeper. He doesn't have a whole lot of room. He did get some positive yards, though. Good job by Clay Smith keeping those wheels turning. However, that is going to be a turnover on downs. And I tell you, well, Clay, he's got his head down, bless his heart. Listen, that kid has nothing to keep his head down about. You rarely see that kid fall backwards all year long. When he hits somebody, he dishes out the punishment more than he usually takes it. And he's been playing a little bit hurt week in and week out. He embodies what a Bobcat is. That's why he's the leader of this football team, number 12 in black, as we've got 11:15 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Like you said, he's everything that there is to be a Bobcat football player. Just a Bobcat athlete. I mean, one reason why I'm a huge Razorback fan is because, to me, it's the team of our state. I'm also a huge Bobcat fan, not just because I was a Bobcat, man. This is my hometown.
Yeah.
It gives me a sense of pride just to walk into Bobcat Stadium. To me, it's the best stadium there is. Bobcat Stadium right here in Corning, Arkansas.
I love it. The crowd's always into it. I love the natural grass field. I know everyone's going to turf nowadays, and I hate to see that go away as they're trying to draw them off sides. Almost did. High snap. He's met in the backfield. Great job by big number 78. And that's Cooper Hopkins and number 64, Jared Seelig. My goodness. Fantastic job back there. But I love this place. I love the sound of it. I love the smell of it. I love the look of it. I love everything. The water tower in the background with the Corning on it. All the logos we have here. The big rice dryers in the background. Just that feel, man. That feel of being out here. It's like a sanctuary, man. I love it. It's home. Like you said, it is absolutely home.
Yeah, and I walked onto campus before I came up here, and it's like seeing ghosts. I just have memories and I have nothing but good memories of growing up here and going to this school. And it's not bad ghosts that I'm seeing. I'm just replaying literally the best days of my life. I absolutely love coming to Bobcat Stadium.
I'm trying to help Growl back here with his costume, and it's not working. Quarterback keeper did not fake anybody, but he did get around some guys. But Gary Comstock had a big stop there, nearly at the line of scrimmage. He did gain one. Good job there. He Houdini'd it there and somehow got out. We've got Growl in the picture here. If we can get him up here, I don't know if we can get our cameras to that here, but
let me get out of the picture. Growl, get your butt in here.
Growl, listen, this guy has done a fantastic job this year, folks. I mean, a fantastic job as he's hobbling around. I think I really hurt him. I feel so bad. You're pretty much a doctor, right?
Not
help?
even close.
Get on it.
All right, Growl, you've got a hurt paw here. Usually cats lick them.
Yeah.
So there.
He's also missing a whisker now. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask. 3rd and long for Osceola. We've got 8:55 to go here in the final frame. Handoff he does. Look like a read option there, and they're giving them that we got a flag. Is that a face mask maybe? Good job by Dylan Richmond. And I can't tell who else was on that tackle. Number 1, Dakota Amaker, but they may have got him for a face mask there at the end of that play. I think that's what they're going to call a face mask. It sure is. Yeah, absolutely. And as Growl informs me here, the CHS Drama Club is presenting I Hate Christmas. Let me say it again. CHS Drama Club is presenting I Hate Christmas November 16th at 7 p.m., November 17th at 2 p.m. Students get in for $2. in adults, I did not see that. Ground just took it from me. Look at there. He's trying to get it on the monitor there. He's streaming everything he can. He's like a human billboard, folks. He's really good at advertising. That's right. And he's going to be in it. Ground's going to be in it. He sure is. Again, students are $2, adults are $3 at CHS Drama Club. They present I Hate Christmas November 16th, 7 p.m., November 17th at 2 p.m. And again, students $2, adults $3 as – oh, wow, what a job there by, again, Cooper Hopkins and number 72, Colin Wilson. The ball's on the ground, but it was blown late. Whistle was blown a little bit before that. That ball came out late. Good job by Eddington get out there and snooping it out, though. Tell you what, that defensive line is not giving up on this game. I can tell you that. It doesn't matter what that scoreboard says.
Being the aggressor, I talked about it earlier. I love to see these guys be the aggressor. Sometimes when Osceola runners, they make those cuts. Those are aggressive cuts. I enjoy watching runners who feel like they're untackleable. And I enjoy watching defenders who become practically human missiles. Now, tackling in a smart way, like keeping their face mask up, but getting low and wrapping guys up and, like I said, just being the aggressor. That's what I enjoy watching.
I could not agree more. 4th down, and Osceola is going for it. Pass. Far side, it's caught by number 24, Jaden Brown. He's got enough for the first down, does Jaden Brown. Finally goes down, does Jaden Brown. What else do we have?
Well, good job tackling by Clay Smith there.
Hey, yeah, you're right, and there's a lot of pop with that sound, and down goes Jaden Brown. But he found a first down.
Oh,
either way, moving the chains there. 6:36 as we're Dr. Seussing it up here in the press box at Bobcat Stadium. Again, you're right, Jared. I love this place. It's home. Man, you just drive by here, and it feels right. It brings back memories. And, man, I tell you what, I could absolutely just I could just get me a tent or actually a sleeping bag and just sit out there at midfield tonight and be just as happy as ever and cozy as ever. I love this place. I love the community of Corning. It's awesome. The smallness of it, I love it. There's something about that. Handoff up the middle, but he's met by a slew of Bobcats. My goodness. I seen Red Eddington in there, but who else was in there? Number 89. I don't have a number there. I apologize for that. Number 35 is Dalton Reed. We don't have an 89. We have an 88 Hunter Green and an 84 Dakota Linder, but we do not have an 89, so I apologize there. Either way, great job getting in the backfield there. Pinned their ears back and brought the kitchen sink, and it worked.
So I apologize to our YouTube Live followers. My phone died, so I can't see if you have any comments. But I'm going to bring something up. I mentioned it earlier in the ball game. Andy, pineapple, does it belong on pizza? I'm an avid person to say it does not belong on pizza. There's a huge dividing line between a lot of people who are pizza lovers. Yep. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. What do you think?
To be honest with you, I really eat pizza. I'm always eating milk and Oreos and whole milk, so I really don't know. I'm not a pineapple person, though. But I don't know. To go as far and say as it doesn't belong on there, I think it's unconstitutional a little bit, just to tell you the truth. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't have an opinion. I just want to disagree with you because I love disagreeing with you.
Great. Well, I want to see maybe the Facebook Live watchers.
Since you let down the YouTube people.
I can't
you're
help
welcome,
it.
Facebook folks. That's me on that, by the way.
That's me too.
Tooting my own horn just a little.
Does pineapple belong on pizza? I say it does not. It's a travesty if you put it on there, and I apologize if you disagree.
We'll settle it right here, 4-year-old. Hey, do you like pineapple on your pizza, Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so you're not – see, okay. I got to work with this one. We got a lot of work. A lot of work ahead of us. 3rd down, it's a project. 3rd down and 11, handoff up the middle. How did he get out of there? Man. Lafayette King, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm butchering that name. I do apologize to the King parents or grandparents. But, man, that kid, junior 5'6", 153, he squirted out of that hole that I didn't even know was there. Wow.
It looks like every time they touch the ball, they're wanting to get a touchdown, so they keep those feet driving. They wiggle their way out of tackles. It's kind of like whenever you're wrestling with your friends, you're the guy who needs to get out of there and pin the other guy down. So you just kind of, I don't know, do a little shimmy. Like you did out there dancing?
Did anybody ever make you yell, Uncle?
A couple times, yeah. I'm not afraid to admit it. I had older sisters, and older sisters can be mean.
They're very aggressive. Sisters are very aggressive. Handoff up the middle. He's met by a ton of Bobcats. My goodness. Pick a number. It doesn't matter who. Number 77 was back there. 71, I apologize. Kent Young. But several of them, you could have given it to really just about anybody. Good job by the Bobcat defense there. We've got 3:30 to go here in this ball game, and they are not giving up on it. I love it.
Absolutely. I'd love to see them score another touchdown here now that we got the ball back.
Absolutely. They were a 33-point underdog coming into this game, and I tell you what, they're at least covering the spread, if you will. I will say that. And I tell you something else, this Osceola offense has been averaging 46 a game in conference play, so think about that now. That's very, very impressive.
You know, Andy, I was pretty good at running in plays back in our football days. So you want me to run down there and tell Coach Treadway to fake the screen pass, and maybe like an opposite side wheel route, get some guy to sneak back there.
Speaking of loving it, I love the goalpost camera too. I wouldn't even mind sticking right here for this one. I like this. And we'll see what the Bobcats decide to do here. They're on the far hash over there. It's 1st down and 10. Let's see what they do. Handoff up the middle. He's going to bounce it out to the near side. Then he's going to cut it back up. Nowhere to go. No room. Good job by Osceola. And I tell you what, that's going to bring up about a 2nd down. And did he? Oh, I thought he got back to the line of scrimmage. I guess he did not. 2nd and 12. I do apologize. Yes, ma'am. What do you need, sweetie?
When I was eating, Betsy found my earring, and I rolled it.
She found your earring? Did she find it in the pizza?
Yeah.
Did your pizza have pineapple on it?
Yeah.
Oh, good gosh.
And it was stuck to it.
My son, Ty, he's saying no on the pineapple. Here we go, shotgun formation, 2 up backs. We have not seen that this year until tonight. That is a new wrinkle, by the way. 2:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. And I tell you what, the Bobcats, I think, are going to concede the play clock all the way down, and it is. Just got it off, low snap, handoff. Gutierrez pulling guard, good job. Number 58, Charlie King. Good run there by Gutierrez. He did get some positive yardage there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Bobcats, 1:43. Guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, listen now, we need 1,000 YouTube subscribers, okay? Search Corning Sports Report. It'll also be our cousin company, if you were, extension company, Redline Media Alliance. But you'll see that on there. Hit that red button, that subscribe button. If we get 1,000 subscribers before basketball season, Andy Earls, will ride a live bull. A live bull, folks. I will ride a live bull. 1,000 subscribers before basketball season on YouTube. If you can get there, I will do it. I will find the bull, and I'll just tell it who's boss. You just got to talk down to it. That's the key. You just got to talk down to it. Tell who's boss.
Here, I love it. Heather Price on YouTube Live says no pineapple. Completely agree with you there. And then I think I have the unpopular opinion on our Facebook following. Joey Reed says pineapple, jalapenos, Canadian bacon. I like the jalapenos aspect there. William Swint says yes. Will A. Scobie, bananas belong on pizza. That's a pretty far take. Maybe on like a dessert pizza. I can see that. I like fruit on a dessert pizza.
Scobie, I love you, but you don't belong on this stream right now with a crazy concoction like that. Bananas on pizza?
Well, if we're going red sauce, definitely not bananas. But maybe if you're going like a chocolate drizzle, some I don't know what you put on dessert pizzas.
Yeah, you've got to stretch out there for something like that for sure. My goodness.
Yeah.
20 seconds to go. This will be the final play, more than likely with 8 seconds on the play clock. Dylan Richmond's coming on the field here, so is Gary Comstock. They may not even get it off in time. There's 2 seconds, 1 second. They're going to take the penalty here, and the clock is still running at 7 seconds. That could be your final play of the night, and it is going to be the final play of the night. Congratulations to the Osceola Seminoles. That's going to move them to 8-1 on the year, 6-0 in conference, and they got a big showdown with Newport next week. I tell you what, big showdowns. The Bobcats have got a big one Thursday night, folks, with the Piggott Mohawks, our rivals. You know, that team out east. We're not even going to call them Piggott. That team out east is who we play Thursday night here at Bobcat Stadium. Folks, we'll be right back. We'll kind of cap this game off. We'll kind of bury the tape and burn it, move on from it, and look forward to next Thursday. Recap the game tonight, and then we'll look forward. Stay right with us. We got to pay our bills again. We'll be right back. This is Corning Sports Report's live coverage of Corning Bobcat football. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. Harold's Barbecue out of Corning, Arkansas. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats. The best barbecue in town by a stoplight. Stop by and say hi to the crazy pitmaster, Lyndon Massey. Carry out, dine in, catering. Come hungry, leave happy. Harold's Barbecue. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning. participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtailorford.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
Hey all you Bobcats, this is Ty Price of Price Farms, and I want to challenge everyone to attend at least 5 football games this year. Let's show our boys that we believe in them. Remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. A big thanks to Clay County Electric Co-op out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. CCE is an electric utility company in Clay County with dedicated workers and a friendly staff, and have always been proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Clay County Electric Co-op, 3111 US 67, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-3521. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Wooler would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. Looking for a good and reliable used car? Stop by and see the father-son combination of Mark and Kyle Williams at Mark's Car ER Auto Sales. Proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcats, locally owned and operated, 870-565-5046. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. Most of us are more comfortable doing important business with people we know and trust. You've been running into shelter insurance agent Kirk Scobie in Corning at church, at the grocery store, and the county fair for more than 25 years now. If personal service, trust, and easy access to your insurance agent are important to you, give Kirk Scobie or his team a call. Contact Kirk Scobie and ask about a free personal protection review for your auto, home, or life insurance today. From all the guys here at CSR, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mike Townsend. Mike Townsend is the owner and operator of Mike Townsend Farms, LLC out of Corning, Arkansas. Whether it's grain, lime, hay, byproducts, gravel, and litter, Mike Townsend Farms covers it all. Again, thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout-out to Rockwell Farms out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. Logan and Karen Rockwell have been avid supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Logan and Karen would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Rockwell Farms. CSR would like to give a special shout-out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. Hunting for a deal? Look no further than Legacy Equipment. Get a 1023E with loader as low as $133 a month. Need something bigger? Take home a 3025E with loader as low as $201 a month. Plus, take advantage of 0% for 84 months on all new John Deere Company utility tractors. Stop by any of Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations in Paragould, Corning, Piggott, Kennett, Hayti, Portageville, or New Madrid to take advantage of limited time savings. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for detail. Offer ends November 1st, 2019.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Midwest Auto Parts, longtime proud supporters of the Corning Bobcats. Locally owned by the George family and serving your community since 1946. Midwest Auto Parts.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
To the Osceola Seminoles, I'll tell you what, they put on a show tonight. I love the fight from the Bobcats there late in the game, though. That is fantastic. Of course, no surprises there. They do it each and every week, guys. Hey, listen, big-time battle next week right here in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. God's country, if you will. Bobcat Stadium, you better be here. I want your tails in these seats, okay? That's right. I want your tails in these seats, and it's going to be a big-time battle. It's the Rice Bowl coming at you Thursday. We'll come to you live, but seriously, I want this place packed. I want it jam-packed. We want, so help me. Matter of fact, if there's an empty seat here, I'm coming door to door in Corning. You want to answer to me, okay? Thursday night, we want you here, okay? It's Eastern District versus Western District. Corning versus that team over East. We don't even call picking. Rice Bowl, guys. We want you here seriously if you can. Thanks for everybody for tuning in tonight. And guys, y'all ready? It's fun to work at the CSR. It's fun to work at the CSR. That was not good at all. That was horrible correlation. It looked like a dance battle. It looked like a dance battle tonight. By the way, are you okay? No, he says no. So there you have it. The dance battle didn't quite go how we planned. They kind of started the music late, and I'm a little chunky and couldn't get out of my suit. Either way, hey, fun night though. We love this. This is a blessing. The Friday Night Lights are. For all my staff here at CSR, for all you guys that are back home that tuned in, we love you. We appreciate you. Telling you good night from Bobcat Stadium. As always, go Cats.